The ASEAN Secretary-General Dr. Kau Kim Hoon underscored the importance of the theme of Laos Asean chairmanship, ASEAN enhancing connectivity and resilience, saying it is very relevant to all ASEAN countries as the grouping implements the Master Plan on ASEAN Connectivity 2025.
Very good timing that Laos is assuming this year's chairmanship after Indonesia.
Speaking to the local media led by Lao National Television on the sidelines of the ASEAN Tourism Forum in Vientiane on Friday, the 26th of January, Secretary-General of ASEAN Dr. Kau Kim Hoon underscored the importance of the theme of Laos ASEAN chairmanship, ASEAN enhancing connectivity and resilience.
The theme is, of course, short but very bold, enhancing ASEAN, enhancing connectivity and resilience. Laos PDO has already put out a very good paper defining what this chairmanship is all about.
Saying it is very relevant to all ASEAN countries as the grouping implement the Master Plan on ASEAN Connectivity 2025.
So I think based on what Laos has already put out, it's very bold. So we have to focus on connectivity in many different forms and of course in different ways. And particularly we talk so much about connectivity in particularly in the post-COVID-19 pandemic. So here, how ASEAN is all about community. And community, we have to be connected.
ASEAN member countries have placed a strong focus on connectivity, seen as the foundational supportive means to achieving the political security, economic, and socio-cultural pillars of an integrated ASEAN community.
And Laos, of course, we talk about land connectivity, air connectivity, port connectivity, people-to-people connectivity. So all kinds of connectivities we've talked about, digital connectivity. So I think this year the theme is very important in terms of how we continue to enhance ASEAN connectivity. In fact, as ASEAN now working on the crafting of the ASEAN Community Vision 2045 and the 4 strategic plans. And one of the 4 strategic plans, because one after each of the 3 pillars of ASEAN community, but the last one is on the ASEAN connectivity. And that's also we have strategic plan. So that's I think is very much in line. On resilience, I think it's very important for ASEAN.
Dr. Kau Kim Hoon said the world is facing considerable challenges and ASEAN is no exception.
ASEAN has been facing many challenges from before, of course, even today. And those challenges, of course, will remain in the future also. But I think the fact that ASEAN has resilience, the capacity, the capability, the experience, the leadership to really bounce back.
One of the main challenges is how to attract more investment in ASEAN, as well as how to increase trade volume among ASEAN nations, how to boost tourism in ASEAN, and how to improve connectivity in the region.
Yeah, for example, after the pandemic, just the first meeting of the year is the meeting of ASEAN tourism ministers. So this is the first ministerial meeting kick off this year under Laos chairmanship. And based on what we heard just now during the press conference by your Minister of Tourism, that ASEAN has been able to bounce back with 135% increase of international arrival for the tourists in our region. That's an amazing number. See, so I would say resilient. Yes, we will have to work together to make sure that ASEAN will focus on strengthening ASEAN unity, ASEAN solidarity, ASEAN centrality. It's very important that we make ASEAN strong. So I think Laos chairmanship theme this year really focus on the core issues really at the heart of ASEAN.
Welcome to Laos.
The ASEAN Secretary-General also highlighted that suitable tourism development is a key priority in ASEAN and shared his views on various initiatives aimed at achieving resilience in the tourism sector. Dr. Kau underscored the importance of ASEAN's maintaining the positive momentum of progress in the development of tourism. He said sustainable tourism development is crucial to the conservation and preservation of the environment, local culture and heritage, as well as in driving economic growth in the region. At the same time, he expressed optimism about the growth of tourism in the 10-member ASEAN bloc, which saw a 153.09% year-on-year increase in international arrivals in 2023.
But so far, Laos has been able to put out the theme, the Asean Chairmanship theme very well, the priorities, the work plan. So we believe that Laos will be able to do the chairmanship this year successfully.
The Secretary-General of ASEAN said he is optimistic about the leading role of Laos in representing the regional bloc as it strives to tackle challenges, contribute to ASEAN community building, and foster development cooperation in the region. He said he believes that Laos will successfully host ASEAN this year given that the country has experience in sharing ASEAN two times in the past, in 2004 and 2016. Dr. Kao Kim Hoon said, adding that Laos had done well in terms of formulating the work plan and preparations for taking on the ASEAN chairmanship.
Well, of course, the world is full of challenges. Our region is no exception. But the fact that ASEAN has the leadership of our ASEAN leaders, of course, this year under Laos chairmanship, your Prime Minister, your government certainly has put forward very bold initiatives, many bold initiatives, particularly, for example, under the economic arena. Laos put out the 14 priority economic deliverables. So these 14 are focused very much what can be done practically in order to continue to take ASEAN forward. So I think, of course, there's many challenges in terms of what we need to do, of course, to continue to galvanize investment for our region, to continue to increase trade volume between ASEAN and our partners outside, continue to attract more tourists into ASEAN, continue to work on increasing connectivity. At the end of the day, all of these are to benefit the ASEAN people and the ASEAN community.
It is recorded that ASEAN will always seek to promote peace, stability, and prosperity. The upcoming ASEAN Summit and related meetings in Vientiane expects to be a venue for leaders of ASEAN member nations and those from partner countries of the bloc to discuss ways to address difficulties and challenges facing the region and the world. The ASEAN Summit and related meetings Vientiane will continue to drive the ASEAN community building process along its three pillars of politics and security, economics, and socio-culture towards a region of peace, stability, and prosperity with people at the center.